inconsistent at times. Is there anybody come closer to kind of grabbing hold of that number one position?
No, not yet. You know, I start based on who has the best week of practice. It's as simple as that. Yesterday it was Jason, and he didn't have as good a practice as Josh. Today was Josh. I'll evaluate the film. We'll see who comes out tomorrow. That's how I do it every day.
Can you talk about Big Howard's week of practice? Obviously, he's coming off a pretty good game.
Yeah. You know, I thought he came out a little sluggish in the week yesterday, you know, but today he had a really good practice, probably one of his better practices. You know, I'll wait to see the film, but at least live and in person, you know, I challenged him pretty good, and he came out and had a good day.
Exactly. Going into Oregon, I think when he got hurt, Coach Stone said that when he got hurt, it was like half the game plan on the side. Just kind of takes value to this offense, or is it maybe just more the position?
Well, we're used to the slot catching over 100 passes in this offense. So anything less than that will be a disappointment for sure. But he's very valuable, you know, and he's also, you know, he's just a different skill set than those other guys. So he's very valuable.
How explosive can Pick be? I mean, is he 100% now? Has he got more upside to him?
Yeah, well, I think he's got a ton of upside to him still.
Yeah.
I still think he's learning how to be a big-time player. That's my job. You know, he still doesn't have great habits yet. I'm still working on those with him, as far as how to study the game, how to take care of his body, how to come out here every day. He still has to learn that. He's still up and down every day. And that's my job, to keep pushing him, keep chopping, and hopefully we can come out the other end and he can be an Antonio Brown, he can be a Jared Abadaris, he can be one of those guys one of these days. That's up to him.
When you've got a player that's had some drop issues like Josh Smith has had, you address it, you try not to address it, I mean, so it doesn't become mental. How do you handle as a coach?
As a coach, we just come out here and we keep working on it. I mean, he catches the ball great in practice. You know, it's all the little things. It's getting in a big game. It's not putting his eyes on the ball. It's hand position. It's body position. You know, it's those kinds of things. He's sped up. He doesn't. The game hasn't slowed down for him yet. So everything's still so fast to him. It feels like he's got to go make a play, and he's a little bit too wired up, and that's why he's dropping passes right now. So, no, I don't make a big deal about it. I mean, I do as far as drops are unacceptable, but then I leave it alone and we come out here and keep working. It's like a batter. I mean, it's in a slump. I mean, you can't keep talking about it, then it gets in his head. So he's fine. He's got great ball skills. I see it every day. He's just got to learn the game better, so it slows down for him.
What about Marcos North? Can you just kind of talk about his development throughout the month, and really kind of exploded in the scene? How's he doing now?
He's doing okay. I thought he had a really poor day against Florida. I didn't think he got open at all. I thought that, to be honest with you, I don't think he played physical. It wasn't our style, our brand of football, and he's not happy with it. He's got a lot of pride in himself. He wants to fix it. He wants to get better, and he will. So he's been up and down. He's been up and down, but I'll tell you what, the kid works at it. He cares. He tries hard. So he's going to come out the other end. When the light goes on, it'll be fun.
Is it slowing down at all for him?
No, it's probably the same as Josh. It's just, everything's happening fast for him. He's studying the game more. He's coming in, watching himself, watching film more. The more he does that, the more he's starting to learn the game. I mean, people forget he was really a running back.
Yeah.
He really wasn't a natural receiver to begin with. So I'm teaching him how to do all that stuff as well. So he's up and down, but he works his tail off at it. So he'll come out the other end.
4 games in, a couple of hostile environments. Where have you seen the most progress across the group? Maybe on the field, off the field, or just anywhere in general? If at all.
Well, I've seen progress. It's just funny because it just comes and goes in different areas.
Yes.
I feel like that mold game. That mold game where you're slapping the mold down, and one pops up and you hit another one down, and then another. That's what I feel like sometimes with young, inexperienced players, and you feel like you got one thing mixed or hit. You hit the mold on, and another area pops up. So I'm teaching them everything from nutrition to how we meet to how we take notes to how we come out in the field. I'm still grinding that into them. There's nobody in that room for them to look at and go, do it like that guy.
Yeah.
There's nobody. They've had bad habits for a while here, and I'm trying to break a lot of them. I don't have an old guy that's been around me for a long time that I can say, that's the guy, do it like him.
Yeah.
I got to be the guy still, and I'm okay with that. And next year, hopefully, I'll have a lot of guys that know exactly how I want it done, and it'll get a lot better.
You guys ever had, you mentioned 100 catches in the slot. Have you ever had this much injury in the slot with Jonathan Johnson and Devrin, and you guys were already young to start with? It just put you behind the 8 ball.
And I feel like I'm on punked, like the cameras are going to come out and go, just kidding, everyone's healthy. No, it's been rough having these injuries in the slot. Absolutely. It's been tough. It's been rough, especially with the injuries at the tight end position as well. So that's been difficult, you know, just playing with really one or two tight ends. So the whole thing together has been difficult, but I think it's all being difficult for a reason, you know.
Did Marquez say anything about why he maybe didn't play physical at Florida, or did he have a reason? Did he just
No,
didn't play well?
just didn't play well. I don't know if the game was too big for him still. You know, he played against a bunch of seasoned DBs that were very confident. They were at home, that knew what they were doing, and you know, Marquez is still kind of walking on the tightrope trying to learn. And I just think it might have gotten a little big to him, and he's still figuring out what to do. So he doesn't play with that reckless abandon yet because he's 100% confident in what he's doing. So he's still kind of feeling his way around, and you just can't play that way and be successful. So I'm pushing him through that. He'll be fine. He's a great kid. Yeah.